Yes. So, my people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you are going to watch this our live broadcast. Please, if you are just joining us, you can help us to share this live broadcast. And if today is your first time of going across our video, please kindly also follow this page. It's just free. Today we are going to be discussing some issues, some important issue affecting us in Nigeria and the Nigeria politics. Because as you can see in the topic here, it's about Benjamin Kalu and Alex Otti, that is the Abia State governor. Because there has been this disturbances about this defecting of a governor around the country, because we are now seeing that all the whole governor in Nigeria, most of them have all decamped to APC. And as you all know, that this Abia State governor, most people have been saying that yes, the man is really doing a nice job for the Abians. And we all know that this Alex Otti, that is the Abia State governor, is not in the ruling party, so it belongs to one of the Labour Party, which they came into power in 2023. And you can see that today this our brother Benjamin Kalu, which is the Speaker House of a Rep, has been threatening this man, both the past governor. I say like just like both of them, they have gang up against Alex Otti to say that whatever Alex Otti is doing in the state is not doing, it's not doing enough, just because of the simple reason belongs known to them that they want him to join the ruling party, which is APC. We all know that this Benjamin, he has high ranking in the House of Rep. So it's not saying that he will not be in that kind of position whereby his sole state does not belong to the ruling party. His sole state does not belong to the ruling party. So, he said that it's a very big slap to him. And as you can see that today, this our brother Alex Otti and Kalu, I think they have a meeting in their house. They has a meeting suggesting that Alex Otti should come and join APC. Alex Otti has been insisting that there's no need for him to leave Labour Party and join the APC. That does not mean that maybe it's not in the ruling party, he will not be able to provide what his people want. So, in fact, this man, this Alex Otti, has been doing his best to make sure he provide for his people. And his people have been praising him that since the man came on board as the governor of the Abia State, he has been doing so well, has been performing so well, and whereby the ex-governor of the state and most of the leaders of the state, just because of the man refused to join the ruling party, they are not trying to paint the man and say that whatsoever the man is doing is not doing enough for the state. Even there was a time that they also came on board to gang up against him and said that people have just been saying on the internet that maybe Alex Otti is working. Meanwhile, Alex Otti is not doing enough, that he's just painting the job of the former governor. People have been complaining in so many different way. I said you are a Benin person, right? Of course, I'm a Benin man. I cannot deny my identity. So I'm in Nigeria, of course. Nigeria, but my Benin first, then from there I'm a Benin man. So any problem with it? So if I'm a Benin man, of course, as you know. So, they have come up to say that Alex Otti is not doing enough for the state because of, how election is being played in Nigeria. Since the election is coming up now, they want to use their all means in any way to make sure that they remove him in the 2027 in the next election. Well, I'm a Benin person as well. Of course, okay, you are a Benin person as well. Thank you for joining. And thank you. I really appreciate it. And if you have not followed this page, please kindly follow us, and it's just free. So much, I so much appreciate you for joining. Thank you. So those are some of the things that we are saying today. Because this issue of Nigeria, Nigeria politicians, they want to turn Nigeria to one political state, because this man Alex Otti, who have been insisting that he has nowhere going, so he wants to remain in a Labour Party. But he has been receiving so many threats from so many other politicians that he must join them, because we know that in Nigeria today, most of them, they have all of them. Can I say that maybe just only few of them today now we have that who is not in the ruling party, because most of these politicians we are seeing in Nigeria today, they have all joined the ruling party. The reason best known to them, because they will give you that reason and say that no, because they want to join the ruling party in one way or the other, because of the best reason known to them. It is very shameful that under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that we are seeing this, or we are seeing today in Nigeria, that at least this is the man who called himself watching from Canada. Okay, watching from Canada. Thank you so much. I mean, somewhere in Europe too. So, so this is the man who called himself a technocrat. A technocrat that does not want the technocrat. You want all the whole country to be one political state, of which is bad. So this is why lovely weekend, bro. Thank you so much. Joy is live. You are welcome. So this is why Alex Otti insists that he doesn't want to leave a Labour Party, because he also said that the president, there was a time like almost like this, when the whole people, everybody, all of them, they left the current president in the former AC party. So the president remains stand still to defend the party. So this is why Alex Otti for today is also saying that he will remain in a Labour Party to defend the democracy, because it's not so well all right for everybody to be the same political party. Of course, because what we are seeing today now, if under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they want to turn Nigeria, that is the Nigerian politicians, if they want to turn Nigeria to one political party, of course, it will be very bad, because if really they said that they want democracy to grow in Nigeria, I see no reason why Nigeria should be under one political party with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So it's a very shameful thing that all we are seeing in Nigeria today. I said stay safe and one love. Thank you so much. I really appreciate safe stay too. Thank you so much for joining, bro. I said the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Benjamin Kalu, have explained the reason he extended an invitation to an Abia State Governor, Alex Otti, to join the All Progressive Congress, insisting that the move was to drive by friendship, party interest, and a broader political vision for Abia, as for Abia people. He said Kalu disclosed this at the resident in Bende local government area on Friday, where he dismissed the report suggesting that he was blocking Otti for joining the APC, describing such a claim as false narrative being pushed by political interests uncomfortable with ongoing parliamentary in Abia State. Because if they talk before, say na people they talk and say na him as Benjamin Kalu, na him dey disturb, say he no want make Alex Otti make it come into APC. So now it's not saying that no, he's not the one that is telling people, maybe it's not the one blocking Alex Otti not to come into APC. So if people have been saying that, so that is just it's a fallacy, that is not the one saying such a word. You know, all these politicians, they full of so many things, because now, because of say if they know say this Alesoti, the man is performing very well. So this is why now they want to use this media to arrest him. But to me, they suggest say make Alesoti make e no comot for this Labour Party, because if he comot for this Labour Party now, na himself na he go blame. I believe say this man sef he no even get any in ten tion say he wan even leave, even because if to say maybe now he even have that in ten tion of leaving Labour Party, na the time when Peter Obi decamp to ADC. I believe say by then na Alesoti for even fall go ADC. But as far as now say he no decamp to ADC, he remain in Labour Party. But I see no reason why this man continue to dey threa ten and say make he come join APC. Not be say na only him. We even see Orji Uzor Kalu the other day, when Orji Uzor Kalu even come and say all these things when Alesoti, when people dey talk say Alesoti dey do, say na so Alesoti, na so dey do this, na so dey do that, say Alesoti no dey do anything, just for him to dey paint the work when he do for ground. Na Alesoti dey do, say in the next election they must make sure say they comot am for power. But if they comot am, if they wan comot am for power, well, we are all here to wait and see if really say they go fit comot am for power, because na only Abia people na dem go fit decide if they go fit comot am for power or if they no go fit comot am for power. Because at least the time when other governor, when other people dey for the seat, if maybe if they dey do well, if they no dey do well, it's only Abia people that will take that decision when the time come for election. That's per se in Nigeria, as all of us, as we always dey talk, because whether maybe our vote dey count o, whether our vote no dey count o, but when the time come, the people of Abia, they go fit decide who they go fit vote for, or who go be their leader. That's na one thing wey we believe say maybe when the time come, they go fit talk. He said, addressing the allegation directly, the deputy speaker said the suggestion that he was working against otti entry into APC was unfounded. That na wetin he dey talk, that wetin I just talk, because as people dey accuse am say na him dey delay, na him dey block Alesoti make e no enter into APC, because he dey talk now say he no get the time when he wan take block Alesoti. And of course we know say at least no be himself he dey block am, because he dey even dey want make Alesoti come into APC. But to me, I no want make Alesoti make e go inside the APC, because if e go inside APC, when the time for maybe the time for the nomination go come, excuse me, they fit not give am the ticket, because they fit don arrange every person, or they fit don arrange how or who they go give the ticket to be the governor of Abia State in the next election. Because if Alesoti now go meet them now, go join the party, so when the time of that the time of the nomination, the time for them to say okay, now who go be the flag bearer for APC, they fit don say they no go fit give Alesoti the ticket, say because na new entrance into APC. Because you know some of those politicians, with them anything can happen, so you no go fit trust them. He said even when the narrative that I want to block him from coming to APC, it is not true. If I was self-centered, I would have blocked him, but here I am. I am the one inviting him. That one wetin Kalu talk, because now in the talk say na him dey invite Alesoti now make he come join them for inside the APC. No be say na him dey block am. Otti has, however, on several occasions publicly stated that he has no intention of joining the APC. That's not wetin I talked before, of joining the APC, maintaining his position clearly and consistently. The government has also drawn inspiration from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, noting that Tinubu spent many years as the leader of the opposition before eventually become president of the Nigeria. For example, Otti used to explain why remaining outside the ruling party does not make him a leader relevant or effectively. Of course, this na wetin most of the politicians, this na wetin most of them dey not even still know. It does not mean any person that want to work for his people, for his or her people, it does not mean whether you belong to the ruling party or not. No matter wherever you are, if you are in the ruling party, if you mean that you want to work for your people, you will work for your people, despite that maybe you are on the ruling party or not. So at least who want to work, we really want to work, because just as this Alex Otti is saying now, that if you want to work for your people, it does not mean that you must belong to. Una well done. Thank Mama, long time. Good evening, ma. Good evening, Mama. Edo Pride. Thank you, ma. Good evening. Long time. Kalu the man. Of course, we know na Nigerian politicians na the bill, na politics that they play. That is politics for you. So the opposition has continued to fuel public discussions around political alignment and opposition politics in the country. Of course, we know say na wetin they always they do, because even now we are going to see more of this, because a time there's still time for them now to at least for them now to the argue. Good evening, good evening. So there's time now for them to argue, say who go be and who no go be, because you know say this man the talk this way Alex Otti now, it just be like person wey be say that they draw now say make it come join them, because to me just as I said before, make it quick remain with this Labour Party, who go work na go work. You know me say whether maybe e dey for the ruling party, if you dey for the ruling party e go work. If you dey outside the ruling party, if you get that mind say e wan work for the people, because as for now, according to wetin people dey talk with, they fall and say yes, the man dey really work. Make you just continue that way, this way wey be say as e dey do now, say e dey work, because this na the threat wey dey give all those people. So because as far as e no dey for this their APC line, so they want use all means now make they come Ghana and make you join their line, because now after you don join their line now, from there they go come cage am. When the cage am finish, wahala go start, because as this man now dey work now, the thing dey pay them, because e be like the thing wey they no fit do when e dey do so, na be wetin e dey pay them. God forbid Alex Otti joining the APC. Of course, Mama, you know say politicians, because you know say for few days now we dey hear whether allegedly say all those people when be say that when they decamp, say e get millions when they give them. So whether na true, whether not be true, allegedly, you know say for Nigeria anything can happen, because now here all of us dey where we dey see Wike, where Wike dey talk say e no go fit join the party when e get malaria. But today now, the party when it there, when it get malaria, cancer, now there it they eat, they die with them now. So now so politicians they be, but for today now, Alex Otti they talk say he no go join APC. But whether maybe tomorrow, if you go fit change mind, well, we cannot say. But at least for today now, make we all of us, make we join hand, make we praise am, because as the decision when they take, because we see the threat when all those people when they give up all these days. Now just because of say the mass still get hard. If you not get hard, we believe say maybe for now, if we don't the camp, go join them. This now wetin dey happen for inside the politics for Nigeria. And stop person that well, of course, na so the politicians, na so they be. So the development he noted was part of the effort to reposition the APC ahead of future election in the state. Kalu also used the occasion to clarify a speculation surrounding his political future, stating that his primary focus remained development, particularly in Bende Federal Constituency, rather than the pursuit of executive office. That now waiting Kalu they talk for today inside the meeting when they talk with Alex Otti. Any decision about the future ambition will be left to the APC and the people of Abia State, not personal circulation, the Deputy Speaker maintained. He further renewed his call for the creation of an additional state in the southeast, describing it as a necessary step towards equity, unity, and national balance. Kalu also dismissed the report that the federal road project he had tried to bend has been abandoned, insisting that the work was ongoing despite invisible delay. As a politician, they always look for one excuse on the other when they will tell people. Say as we dey see say election dey come now, they dey use one way or the other to make sure say they go fit talk one thing when people go believe say this na wetin they fit do. Meanwhile, all of us we know say all these things when they dey talk say na just zero, because they dey like as they dey make all this their fake promise when they dey make. That is how Nigeria politicians wetin dem believe na be that, because like to me this Alex Otti na one person when I like personally, because even right from the way he dey behave is quite different from other politicians. Despite say for now he never decamp say he still dey where we still believe say maybe time to come as they do better something, so make it continue to dey do better things for the people. Keep it up, bro. Thank you. Joy is love TV. He said Kalu has nothing to offer. They keep the people in suffering, but Alex Otti has brought light. Of course, that na wetin most of them dey talk, because Alex Otti has really brought the light to the people, because even the Abia citizen, all of them they complain before, but since when Alex Otti come into power, you see and say life don change. But of course, that na wetin they try make dem comot for the Abia state people, make dem comot am for their mouth, because they know say the man e dey work for them. As we dey always dey do for here, make we see how people react about this their discussion when Benjamin Kalu discuss with Alex Otti. The first reaction from here na Ken Nduka, failure inviting progress to join them, no be juju be that. Of course, that na wetin we dey talk, because they know say their own don fail, so they want somebody that will be in the same line with them. So that is why they want Alex Otti to come and join them, so that they will be in the same line, since they have all failed. So they want Alex Otti to be with them. Said that they will not do in 24 years has been done in 2 years. Of course, that na wetin exactly where most people dey talk, because wetin Alex Otti don do for this 2 years, most people dey talk say this na the work wey they supposed to don do since when they don dey for power over 24 years. But the thing now dey surprise them, na very big pain to them. They see say Alex Otti now for this 2 years he don do wetin they no expect. So now they just for them now say they dey cry say why these things come be like this, why the government come change like this, because they believe say all wetin they believe before be say make Abia people make them remain poor. But they very very unfortunate say wetin Alex Otti dey do, say the thing dey surprise them. I said that he spent 3 years as the choir master of APC. He was elected to sing praise. Of course, now praise now they sing for the APC now, because you see now for over 3 years now, waiting he don't do. But see person when he just enter power for how many days now? Now they do the work when people don't expect say he go fit do. He said electric house and working. Of course, now waiting all of us will see when Alex Otti they do. He said the man tried contest for the Abia State gubernatorial election this 2027 against Governor Otti first. I was choked. I was check something. Of course, I don't know what is right there. This one is from Kenneth. I said see Benjamin talking, who is fooling who? Of course, now who they fool who? That is now waiting the big question where we go ask these APC people, because they want carry everybody when e dey Naija, they wan carry all of us join APC by fire by force, and that na wetin we no go gree for them, because all any Nigeria we get right to take our decision, because this Tinubu, when they say that technocrat, Tinubu should be ashamed of himself to come still say under his watch, when he say that people dey call am say na technocrat, na him now come say under his technocrat, he order himself. Now that time now, this time now, Nigeria don become one political party, of which say na even disgrace to him, as they talk say na technocrat na he be. Supposed to be in jail. Of course we know, because you know say he no go fit go jail now, because he don enter APC. So you know say na even our senator na he talk am say any person when he enter APC, and when once you don enter APC, all his sin all your sin don forgive. So any one of them now, when he enter APC, so you go see and say their sin don forget. So people, the government go forgive their sin. Even now when we even see now only Emefiele now, whether Emefiele go enter APC now, be like say when he enter APC, so you go see and say now say they go forgive am. If to say maybe now Nigeria na the country where they work, even as we dey talk today now, the Senate president, all of us, we know wetin happen to am, and when they talk say off the mic. But today now, na him be Nigeria Senate president, but still dey there, nothing do am. So that na Nigeria when it belongs to every one of us. Na Nigeria for our country, na be that. I said you go explain tire. Of course, you go explain tire. He said invitation is not needed. Kindly meet him at the polling unit booth if you are sure of yourself. How can the darkness invite light over his side? Of course, that na wetin all of us dey talk since say APC and Labour Party, they no go fit work together, because una no go fit invite am just because say una see am say dey work, make e come join una. So you know, we see am say e no go work. So it must be in APC that the political vision will be utilized. Of course, not be seen by force to be APC before any political ambition go fit utilized. Even though whichever party when you dey, a person when he wan work, he go work. So you know me say whether maybe because you dey APC, or you come say you dey PDP, or you dey Labour Party, before you go do anything for your people. So any person when you get mind to work, whichever party when you dey, you go fit work. Your invitation is a dramatic effect. Of course, it's na invitation, na dramatic effect. Bye bye, bro. Thank you, mama. Bye, good night or good day. I don't know the kind of time when I dey for there. So thank you so much. I really appreciate. Thank you, mama. He said so you did not have a broader vision when members of your party was governor. Of course, that na the question wey we suppose ask am then, whether maybe you no get that vision. Failure dey invite success, so e go teach am how to fail proper. Of course, that na wetin we no want, because we know say in a failure, so in dey invite failure to come join am again. Deputy speaker of a particular concern, of course na particular concern na e be. Oga, go and sit down, allow him to finish his painting work. Of course, that na wetin we talk before, because they talk say Alex Otti dey paint everywhere, say na painting work na he dey do, say no be say na the real work when he dey do, say because he dey do painting. Of course, we know say when people even dey talk and say yes, Alex Otti dey work, but they themselves dey talk say Alex Otti say e no dey work, say na painting na he dey do. So just tell us what your principal promise you when you will understand. Must he join APC before you start seeing his good job? Of course, that na the question wey we need to ask Benjamin. He said wisdom is knowing that it is not yet your time to be governor, and solidly supporting Otti regardless of your party difference, so that the state will keep moving forward. Of course, that na wetin we dey tell am. He does not want it by force. He does not want to share the state money to some people in the state, leaving the work undone. Of course, that na wetin Alex Otti probably dey do for the state. Just before we go, let's take the last and not the least. He said, if my younger brother Ben Kalu has a political eye, he should have seen that APC will die by 2027. Well, of course, nobody know wetin go happen for 2027. We all dey here to the way to see wetin go happen for 2027. What a consign light with darkness, of course. Nobody know. Well, I hope this is where we are going to end our live broadcast these days. Thank you all for watching, and see you in our next broadcast. Please don't forget, if you are just seeing us, you can help us to like this program. And today is your first time of seeing us, please also try to follow our page. It is just free. Thank you all for watching, and have a good day. Bye bye for now.